Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well. Today in this video, I've partnered up with Libby's to show you some of the great things pumpkin can do. You know, usually pumpkin only comes to mind for most of us during the fall, but what Libby's and I wanted to do was get together and show you some of the great things pumpkin can do year-round. So if you go to their website at pumpkincan.com and check out some of the other recipes, you can get lots of ideas and even download a coupon. Now, since summer is fast approaching and I wanted to show you some versatility, I decided to take the decadent route and we're going to make a custard ice cream. We're going to be making my spiced pumpkin custard style ice cream and we're going to be using Libby's canned pumpkin, and I'm telling you, it is quite the decadent dessert. Take a look. We're going to start by heating our milk and heavy cream over medium heat. And of course, as I said earlier, we're going to be using Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. In a large bowl, I have 8 egg yolks along with some light brown sugar, some salt, and some granulated sugar, and I'm just going to whisk those together well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my pumpkin and whisk it again. By this time, our milk and heavy cream is just to the point of getting hot. We don't necessarily need it to come to a full boil. Just get it nice and hot. And then what we're going to do is vigorously whisk the egg mixture while slowly adding the hot milk and cream to the mixture. What we're doing here is tempering those eggs, slowly bringing them up to temperature so that we could go ahead and make a very smooth mixture and we can avoid having lumps of cooked egg. Now what we're going to do is take the mixture and pour it back into the saucepan over medium heat, and we're just going to let it slowly cook for about 10 minutes, whisking it once in a while and stirring it until it's slightly thickened. Now, to tell you the truth, I whisk and stir more than I probably should, but I just want to make sure the mixture is not really sticking to the bottom and that, you know, we're keeping the mixture moving as it's thickening. And at this point, it's been there 10 minutes and it's nice and thick. And you can tell once it coats the back of a spoon and you run your finger down the center and it makes a straight little valley. Next, the custard needs to be strained into an ice bath, into a nice big bowl. And make sure you don't miss the strainer like I did. Got a little overzealous there, but it's okay. So just take a spatula and move the custard around the strainer so that you can make sure that it's free flowing right into the nice chilled bowl in the ice bath there. We're using an ice bath to chill the custard because soon it's going to be going into the freezer and you don't want to put extremely hot custard into the freezer. So I'm going to leave it there in the ice bath while I stir in the vanilla and the cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, and just continue to stir while I'm bringing the temperature down, and you'll be able to see the steam start to evaporate. Once the temperature has come down, now we can go ahead and pour it into a 9x11 or 9x13 baking dish, which is going to go into the freezer for about 45 minutes. While I'm showing off pumpkin here in pure dessert mode, let's not forget that pumpkin is high in fiber and it's a good source of vitamin A. And it can be used in other ways, such as a healthy add-in to our morning smoothies, or even some steel-cut oatmeal. Now that we're starting to broaden our scope on what pumpkin can do, let us know in the comments how you would incorporate some pumpkin into some of your daily recipes. The custard style ice cream has gone through its first round of freezing, and now what you want to do is take a whisk and a spatula and just get the ice that is starting to form on the sides and in the corners of the dish and move them about so that you can mix it into a smooth mixture, and then it goes back in for another 45 minutes, and this is what it's going to look like after its second round of freezing. We want the consistency of the ice cream to be a soft serve. If you have to, you can put it in for about 10 or 15 more minutes if you want to, but this consistency is okay and we're going to go with it. You want to put the ice cream in an airtight container with a lid. I have some dessert containers that are made for ice cream, but you can use whatever container you have. And this recipe makes over 1 quart of ice cream, so it's quite a bit. And if you want to, you can always cut the recipe in half and make less if you'd like. At this point, the ice cream needs to go back into the freezer anywhere from 4 hours to overnight. And that way you can go in with a scoop anytime you're ready and enjoy. I want to thank all you guys for coming and spending some time with me. You know I appreciate it. And this recipe can be found at gdseasoning.com. I also want to thank Libby's for sponsoring this video and getting us all in tune with what pumpkin can do.